If you recall, on the 7th, at your studio here, I made mention that yes, we could say we are happy that much of the rains have come down, but we've not had any incidents. But there are more to be done, and we shouldn't sit back and say that is all. Why? Because much rains are being expected, and as you see from the 7th to today, there are a lot, and how the rains comes down are very, very heavy rains. On the Wednesday being 21st night, the rains that came down, we did not had a good news. Why? Because you go to Tafo there, we have a 6-year-old child playing with its ball, then it got into the rain, he chased it, and he was carried away. And the question is, where were the parents? Because at that moment, how the rain was coming down, lightning and all that, as a parent, what are you supposed to do? You should even have your kids indoors.
But should it be only parents? Don't we have adults around who could also caution the child and say,
yes, you see, when the rains come, it doesn't get flooded instantly. It takes time. And my question is, at that moment, for that longer time, for even that particular area to get flooded, where were the parents? What came into their mind? Were they looking for the child? If the child had gone out to play, and the lightning and the thunder that was coming, were they not interested to look for the child? I come to Ebuakwa Sepasi Besiansi. There also we had a gentleman about 57 years who was also going, I'm told he's a lotto agent going to close his lottery, and on a bridge, he was also carried away. When the bridge had flooded, he also decided and challenged himself that he wanted to pass through, then was carried away.
But was the bridge in a good shape?
That particular bridge, after the incident, I have seen people agitating and coming out with issues, and I wouldn't say it's a good bridge.
It's not a good bridge. It wasn't strong.
It wasn't strong. But at the end of the day, we have stronger bridges which are being overflown, and what do? You wait for it. The key thing is to wait. Come to Athafwa, a 45 years old. He also with a bicycle. It's very interesting.
The 57 and the 47-year-old. So the elder brother is the 57, the younger brother is the
57 at Sepase is different. The 57.
Which one was the brother who bought the cycle?
That is what I'm coming to. That's a Atafwa one. Yeah. That Atafwa on the Wednesday evening, the 47-year-old.
47, yeah. His brother is 57.
57.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The 47, he was then riding the bicycle. You went there, you saw trucks, vans, and all there, and they were even shouting not for you to go. He decided to pass through, and he was also carried away with a bicycle. So we had 3 passing on the same Wednesday night, and on Thursday, when we decided to do the rescue and search with other agencies, at Atafwa, whilst my guys had gone in there, they were called back. That looking at the situation, there is the need for some pacification to be done before they carry out with the search.
Purification to be done before? Okay.
Yes, because in most cases, if we go at the end of the rains, what we do is we follow the stream, the pattern, we follow both, we look at both left and right, we have a rescue team, a search team, that will be looking for the body. If we find out that we are not getting it, that is where rituals will be poured, because some of the bodies, you wouldn't find it that way. It will be rather in the river, and once those things are done, it comes out. So when they did the pacification, there was this woman, which I presume that it might be a fetish. Then she decided, she spoke out. It had not been accepted. Whilst we together with fire were looking out for divers, that once it's being done, we could go or carry it on. The one who was carried away by the stream on the Wednesday evening, the brother who is also 57, decided that I don't know what came over him. And the families were all there. There were a lot of people there that the pacification was being done, that we wanted it to be done. Then we carried on with the search. Then he also dived in. Less than 5 seconds, we could not see the gentleman. Less than 5 seconds. That brought the dead bodies to 4 on Thursday morning. And you see, whilst we were on the search, we had the brother around 1 something, and the pacification was being done. The second time, we got the brother close to 4 p.m. thereof. And what baffles me, then I don't get it and understand this. The 6-year-old child that was carried away by the stream, my staff, my own very staff, who is the operations officer at Tafo, who gave me the details, and I was talking to on the Thursday morning, which even your journalists will attest, was giving me details on the report and the happening. Also on Friday, His second family, it's behind Duase there, going to Antoine Road there. He was going to visit them. You went, and at Duase, the bridge also have overflown. I don't know what came into him. A gentleman that you are with us, I will tell you and pour my chest out for this young guy, Sule. The way the gentleman could educate when we get to the mosque, how vibrant he is, and he also decided, his case was, he had then even been able to cross almost at the other end, but the engine of the motor break down. Instead of him leaving the motor there, he decided that he wanted to force the motor out of the river, and he was also carried away. On that same Thursday, Friday at Atafua, we had this truck driver who was also going, and some guys get on board. He got there. The workers that are at Atafua that are constructing the bridge, one safety officer was even telling him not to come, not for the truck to. He decided not to heed to that. Then he also drive through, and these two guys also went off the track. One had been found, the other it's missing, and we are still on the search. That brings the total to 7. And if you look at all these situations, what is it, Dave? NADMO, our key is prevention. That is the reason why no matter good bridges that will be constructed, the amount of rains that are coming, and the encroachment that we don't want to stay off, no matter how the situation is, with good drains, with good bridges, we are going to have flooding. It's going to overflow because with the climate change and the changes in the weather, much rains are being expected. So what do we need to do?
Have you given enough education to people?
Dave,